This is the position requisition tutorial. In this tutorial, we will be navigating the dashboard and creating a position requisition. You will receive an email confirmation from NEOED and a request to set up your password. Use the link in the email to access the new password generator. Your username is your campus email address. After you've set up your password, you can log into the system by entering your email address into the username and your newly created password. Click Login. Once you have logged in, you will arrive at the dashboard. The dashboard is a central location for items that require your attention. On the left, you will see Tasks, which details any pending items. Recruiting, which details the view of recruitment items. To build a position requisition, navigate to the Quick Action menu on the right and click Create a Position Requisition. Click Go to Recruiting. The first of 3 requisition forms page will display. This is the Create page. At the top, you'll notice Create Requisition menu. Cancel will delete anything you've entered. Save and Close will allow you to save your work. Save and continue to the next step will take you to the approval page. The requisition number will be automatically generated once you have saved the document. You're going to select the college, department, division by pushing on the magnifying glass and searching department or division. Select the department that corresponds to your college or location. Next, look for the job description that matches the position we're recruiting for. You can type in the position title into the search engine and select from the options. Next, enter the title of the position in working title. After, select a desired start date. You can type it in or use the calendar icon to select the desired date. In Hiring Manager, click on the magnifying glass or begin typing the name to narrow the search. A list will appear to the left. Select the appropriate administrator or manager of the department and click the Done button at the top of the window. In Job Type, select the position classification, such as classified, contract faculty, or management. In List Type, select regular. All other options do not apply. Number of vacancies, please enter number 1. EEO census data should be left blank as it will auto-populate later on in the process. In location, click the arrow or begin in typing the location site to narrow the search. Select your location from the drop-down menu. Next, enter FTE. 1.0 is full-time employee. Other common FTE you may use are 0.917 for a 40-hour 11-month employee, 0.5 for a 20-hour, 12-month employee, or 0.475 for a 19-hour, 12-month employee. Then select number of months. Enter the number of hours per week depending on classification. For classified or management, enter hours for the position. Full-time faculty is 43.75, and adjunct or short-term and professional expert should be varies. Now it's time to indicate the salary grade and salary amount. An easy way to find this information is by clicking on the job description. This will give you the details of the position that should be entered into salary grade and salary amount. Enter the focal number. If it's more than one, indicate the percentage of each. Enter the budgeted dollar available. You can find the budgeted dollars available on the budget calculator in field 13A, which will need to be attached to the position requisition later on in the process. Next, enter supervisor of this position and the supervisor's position number. Then enter the screening committee chair's name. Enter the screening committee members. All members should be entered here for ratings later on in the process. Explain why the work cannot be reassigned to other staff within the department. Impact on college and district if position is not filled. Enter an explanation here. Is a temporary employee currently performing the work of this position? Please select yes or no. For new positions only, how is the work assigned to this position presently accomplished? New positions. Select yes for new positions. Enter comments if required. Examples of comments you might have are advertisements to look into, certain language for use in the posting that you would like to be reviewed, or information regarding the duration of the advertisement. And then scroll to the top of the page and hit save and continue to the next step. If the position is not a new position, select no and click on add position details. Enter the incumbent's position number. Enter the vacancy date. Enter the incumbent's first name and last name. Scroll to the top of the page and click Save and continue to the next step. Approval workflows. This section is designated for submitting position requisitions through the approval process. As stated before, all position requisitions should be sent to HR Campus first as a first approval step. Start by selecting Add Approval Group. Select an approval group. Again, we're going to start with Campus HR. Add a due date. Select an approver. And hit Save. Repeat the step as necessary until your approval workflow is complete. Please note the approval process on your campus may vary. Please route for approval based on your current workflow. Because BC has additional workflow, they will have an approval group with the prefix BC. The final approval will be District Office Human Resource. You can add more than one approver in an approval group by selecting the magnifying glass, then selecting both names and hitting Save. However, only one will be required for approval. To require 2 approvals from the same approval group, create a new workflow for each person. Please note, if any additional approvals are required at the district office, we will route them through HR. Once you have completed the approval workflow, select Save and continue to next step. The next step in the creating requisition is the attachment tab. The following documents should be attached to your position requisition. You can easily drag and drop or upload all required documents. Position descriptions are no longer required as they are already in the system and pull into the position requisition. Therefore, the only documents you'll need to add are the benefits calculation template and existing and proposed org charts, only if the position is new. Once you've added the documents, you can hit Save and Submit. Once you submit the requisition, it will go into in progress disposition and will begin the electronic approval process.